Rabbi Kaplan, please.
So, so they went in and he said it. What did he have to say it for? You see, because he was playful. Is that the right word? I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know English so good. But he needed once in a while to give a punch. Of course, don't start asking me questions about Onas Devorim and if you're allowed to say, I don't know. Maybe he was wrong. Maybe he shouldn't have said it. And maybe it doesn't matter because anyway, he knew he wouldn't be offended. But maybe he was so happy the Ger Rebbe comes to visit him that whatever he says is good. But anyway, but you see that he had the need to give to be wild, to say something funny, to give a punch once in a while. Yes, yeah. I mean, I guess that's what I see. Of course, there are Gedolim, Kedoshei Elyon, that you never hear such a thing from them. And the truth is, even them you hear once in a while. You do hear Milsa de B'dichas, even from the biggest Gedolei Olam. Anyway, this is what I got from the Tolna leagues. A certain side of this holy Rebbe, Rabbi Pinchas Menachem Alter, a certain side of him that you wouldn't find if you were to read a book about him that was written by official biography of Ger. You wouldn't see these things, and it is a question that we have that should be. I mean, it's not really. I don't really have to think about it. But those that are writing biographies on Gedolei Olam, they should think about it. Do we have to write that everything is perfect, or can we also show sides of him, like the gray areas of the Gedolim? And everybody, I mean, every Adam, every human being is not a malach. Of course, a person could reach higher than a malach. That's true. And there were tzaddikim that you could. I mean, there was nothing to see on them. Nothing. No gray areas, let's say. But those that he did, you do see a gray area. So. Is it wrong to reveal that inyan in them or not? And that was, I would say, maybe b'derech hefsha, that was the big shaila about the book by Rav Nosson Kamenetsky. That in that book you saw sides of certain Gedolei Olam that were human, let's call it. You saw sides of them that were human. And maybe that's why they put his book in Cherem, because you're not supposed to show human sides to Gedolei Olam, in the new generation. I don't know, but I think that might be the reason, or the depth of the reason why they answered his book. Although I have his book and I did read it, and this is what I understood from his book, that's the problem. Now, I mean, I just want to say my own personal feeling that since I go to my parents' house in the last kufa to be Mishamish Hoviv, and I there maybe 3 times a week, and I see the Yossi Neman. I don't get any newspapers. I only get rags. Those that don't know, rags are the things that they put in the mailbox for free. It's mainly advertising and has news in it also. And newspapers are newspapers that you pay for. That's in here in Eretz Yisrael. We have these 2 things. So I'm saying, but over there in my parents' house, I see the Yossi Neman, and I saw they wrote a whole magazine in it about Rabbi Shmuel Yaakov Bornstein. I remember him. I mean, his picture on the front page and the whole thing all about it. Now, I didn't even read it. I have this bad feeling about reading about somebody that from when he was young, he started rising and rising and rising. And there's no ups and downs. That's the signon, how the writing about these people is. There's no ups and downs. He started, how do you say it, flying, going, how do you say it, when a plane rises, he started rising from when he was young, and he went up. I don't feel, I can't connect to that kind of talk. And where's the ups and downs? Did he have ups and downs? Did he ever have failures? No. That's how it's written. I can't read that. Now, in the Tolna leagues, I see the human side of Rabbeinu Menachem, and that's why it's leaks. That's why it was B'dafkim and Hashemayim they made that it should come b'tzura of leaks today, because these things, they can't come straight in our official biography. Now, I'm holding open the Tolna leaks in front of me, and I'm reading over here that Rabbi Hizuk Menachem went with the Rabbeinu Menachem to visit a doctor, eye doctor. And Rabbi Hizuk Menachem said to the eye doctor, Rabbi Hizuk Menachem, the Tolner, became later the Tolner. So he said to the doctor, do you know that there are tens of thousands of people that their whole dream of their life is that this person should one time look at them and give them attention? Does the eye doctor know to appreciate that? He said to the eye doctor. So the eye doctor answered, I'm very impressed from you Hasidim. And I'll tell you what I'm impressed about, something else. That this man, this Rebbe, is able to sit day in and day out and listen to the pains of Jewish people and worry about them. Why should he take out time to listen to other people's pains? Does he get paid for that, says the doctor. Of course he doesn't get paid for that. And I'm impressed that he's able to sit for a few hours a day and listen to others' pains. So when the Rabbeinu Menachem, the Rebbe, heard that, so he got up and he said, somebody that knows, I'm not going to read the whole, it's 8 lines, 7.5 lines, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but he says, somebody understands that this whole world is only a particle compared to the whole Yakum, how do you say that? The whole
cosmos.
Not atmosphere, no, it's not the right word. The whole galaxy maybe is the word. I don't know, but compared to what there is, to what there's in the creation, there's Ein Sof of Olamos, of space, of what Hashem created. This world is just one little particle in everything. So you could still think there about yourself, like a 10,000th of a particle is something. If you're here, you little particle are here, and your purpose is to help Jewish people, so you do it. This the whole question that you, doctor, are asking, how can you do it, is when you think, I'm somebody. I make such and such an amount of money every month, every year, and I'm worthy, and I went to college, and I became an eye doctor, and I'm somebody, and you take out from your time to give to Jewish people without being paid for it. So that's really hard to understand. But you're only a 10,000th of a particle. So they told you, listen to the pain of Jewish people. So I'm not going to do it. It depends what the world is to you. And such a gem. This is a gem. This is so beautiful, so deep, so holy, these words. I mean, I think it's fit to print in an official book. I don't see why it should only be leaked. But the problem is it's in a diary where there are things that can't be leaked. So that's why we could only get to it. But that was Ratzon Hashem. It should only come through leaks. And I wanted to say another thing that I saw. The Gemara, and also mentioned in the Tolna leaks. The Gemara in Shabbos and Perek B'Mimad leak. The Gemara says like this. Wait, and just give me a second to find the Gemara. The Gemara says, talks about lighting Shabbos candles. The Gemara talks about when you have to light. So the Gemara says, oh, here it is. Daf Chav Gimel Mit Beis. The Gemara says that the wife of Rav Yosef used to light candles late. Rav Yosef brought her a brisa that you shouldn't light. Sovra la keduma, the Gemara says. She wanted to light the candles very early. So Ahu Sova, an old man, came and he said to her, Bavad shelo yakdim is lo yacher. Too early is also not good. Rashi says, la kedume, she wanted to light early, but od hayom godel. Just imagine. Now we're in the summertime in Eretz Yisrael. Shkia is 7:40. And lighting the time of Adlokas Neros is 7 o'clock. Just imagine a woman wants to light candles at 4 o'clock. Mamish in the middle of the afternoon. Now I know from my experience with women is that even the 40 minutes before the shkia that they do in Yerushalayim, they be very, very hard for them to do it. Another salad and another salad and another. It's unbelievable how they can think of what to do. And they can't light on time. You have to give them a few more minutes. Sovra lak dume, to do it very early. To know b'vad shelo yakdim, and I think it says in Halach from the Plaga Mincha. Who is the one that said this? Told her this halach. Who suffered? In the beginning, it was her husband, Rav Yosef, told her not to light so late. What did she do? She was so not to her husband. She was so obedient to what her husband said that she wanted to light it very early. So the Ahusova came to her. And Toshis in Chulin Davovam and Aleph says, Yesh Mafarshim, wherever it says Ahusova, that's Eliyahu Novi. Toshis says Yef Shalom again, but there's Turutzim on Toshis Kasha. Eliyahu Novi came to her, and he said, no, you can't be mine. How will she Zocha to Gilei Eliyahu? So in the Tolna leaks, he says, I think it might be in the name of the Sfasemas, I can't find it now, but I remember it, that he said, Bavad, she was Zocha de Gilead, she went out, she broke her midis, she broke her teva, and those, whoever has a wife knows, not everybody, but some people, and I have experience with this, that you tell them that there's a certain time when you have to light and finish, and so you'll make one salad less. They can't understand it. And this woman, she broke her teva, and she wanted to be light early, very early. She was Zocha de Gilei Leo. Whosoever came to her, and it said, B'vad shelo yak. It's a gem, it's mamish a margolis. And that was found in the Tolner leaks, which it came Mechorei Pargud. And for some reason, this word is not printed in any sefer. Only Mechorei Pargud it came. I don't know why, but that was the way it was supposed to be. This is what I have to say about the Tolner leaks. Now, I could tell some of the juicy stories over there. Well, I don't want to lower myself to that level. And those that know me will understand that it's not fit to talk about it in public.
Rabbi Kaplan, we'll take another break. Thank you.